Did you hear anything?
Yeah, I did. Up from that tunnel. I'm gonna go check it.
Please do. Just in case someone's not supposed to be here.
Are you all hearing that voice?
Clearly, we've caught up.
But telepathically shoot over to Telly and be like,
Are you hearing something down there? Yes, there's a wild voice. What does it sound like? I can't, the words are different. It's the way it hangs on every word.
Aye, she's a cruel mistress, fierce and tempestuous. But I would live no other life. The sea chose me in a way.
Well, it's funny you'd say that because, I also feel that, the sea calls to me. One time, validating that point, sort of reaffirming it. I was out in the middle of the sea after a vicious shipwreck, only me floating on a big piece of fucking wood. But it was a whale with a woman's body.
Sorry, wait a minute. I know we're supposed to be doing something else right now, but I am gonna double back to a whale with a woman's body. So, like, what part of the woman that you saw indicated that it was in fact a whale?
Okay, so perhaps you didn't understand what I
No, I really didn't, and I am asking for clarification.
Okay, so there are many mythological tales about the sea, the Poseidon stuff. But the sea manifests through the physique of a pretty hot-bodied woman with the face of a fucking whale.
Sorry, was the face proportional to what a whale's face size would be?
Oh, no, come on, girl. It was pretty small.
I do want our next scene to have a lot of down under dialects.
Okay, oh no, sorry for everyone.
But take us where you will.
Wow, so this is the Outback, huh? Thank you, two local guides, for taking me here.
Listen, there's nowhere we'd rather bloody be than here with you in the Outback, doing our thing, waltzing about.
My brother does most of the talking.
Yeah.
So this is salt and vinegar. You can have either of those.
Thanks for also touching them.
Hey, Slancha, they kind of look like little sardines. Now, how...
A way different flavor.
Hey! Hey, whoever was putting the bacon and cheese on, your shit's going into the salt and vinegar ones.
Ooh! 3 mafiosos, Mr. Nice, Mr. Mean, and Mr. In Between.
so we heard someone squeal. Look, I don't want to be the bad guy here, but I'll tell you something. I got a bat out back, and it's hit dozens of kneecaps. I'm handing it over to my friend over here.
Listen. You come into our place of business with questions and offerings of help and support. And I just gotta say that I'm more than happy to help and support you free of charge. You are my favorite.
Dozens is a lot. That's an exaggeration. 2 times, 3 times, you know. And they're like light, you know, just like, boop, you know, it's like going to the doctor getting your reflexes checked, you know.
Look, I get it that I just don't like when you undermine the things that I've been putting out first. We've talked about this in our meetings. And
I'm so rude. Do you need a glass of water or something?
You don't know, because he hasn't had a glass of water in 6 days. He's not gonna get one now. You don't have to.
It's a warm glass of water. It's not particularly refreshing, but, you know.
I don't know what's come over me, but let's give you money.
No, that is the absolute opposite of what we've...
Monopoly money.
I will cut you off there.
I know that you guys are saying what's written on the prompter, and I don't hold it against you personally, but...
Brennan's already mistaken, not off to a great start.
That's from the heart?
There is a prompter.
but we're just speaking the truth.
God damn it.
In total, I reached out to 55 schools.
Wow.
Now, it's not just quantity over quality. I reached out to all 8 Ivy Leagues. I will admit, embarrassingly, I didn't know this at the time, I did reach out to one historically all-women's college, which I do apologize.
What is the name of the historical black college for women that you applied to?
I want to say it was Spelman.
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
my God, Ryan.
Which is the university my mom got accepted
Really?
to.
Christ almighty.
It just sounded like a school to me.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. We're all, okay. I think I get it. What do you mean?
Listen to you crying all day. Oh no, I get fed. If I don't fight for every crumb that I eat, I would end up bereft of life. I don't get fed at all, not even a smidgen. And that is coming from me, a mourning dove. That's right.
Announcing tonight's performance of Hamilton has been canceled.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on the Great White Way, as it were. And, tonight, I do have some bad news. I know you're all here to see the smash hit, Hamilton.
Woo!
Yes, thank you. I know, but unfortunately...
Lin-Manuel!
Yeah, I know. Lynn,
Patriotism!
if I could just,
I spent $1,000.
No, I absolutely, I understand that. I understand that everybody is very excited to see the show.
They ran out of red vines at the concession stand.
Well, this brings me to my next point. Tonight's performance has been canceled.
You sing it. You do the whole show.
How does a bastard orphan son of the...
The entire rest of this episode is just you doing your best possible Hamilton.
The price of my love's not the price that you're willing to pay.
I mean, honestly?
You cry.
Oh my God.
From our family to yours, Happy New Year's. Your turn.
From our family to yours, Happy St. Patrick's Day.
From our family to yours, Happy Flag Day.
From our family to yours, Happy Arbor Day, plant a tree.
From our family to yours, Happy, oh no, your parents are getting divorced Day.
From our family to yours, Happy Adoption Day.
From our family to yours, Happy, oh no, Daddy decided he's gonna move back in Day.
From our family...
You just read on the card there, they're all written there.
From our family to yours, Happy Dog Adoption Day.
From our family to yours, Happy, oh no, oops, Daddy had a girlfriend the whole time and he's back out of the house Day.
From our family to yours, Happy Thanksgiving.
From our family to yours, Happy, Mom's quietly weeping in the corner. You ask her if she's okay, and she says, yes, Day.
These are holidays. From our family to yours, Happy Halloween. Wow.
And then mine's just a lot of text. From our family to yours, Happy, it's Dad's wedding now. You get dressed up in your little outfit. It's a dress. You don't wear dresses typically, but you put it on anyway because you love your dad, even though you don't really recognize who he is anymore. You try and smile through the ceremony. Janet's nice. It's just your family is different now. Day. There's one more.
From our family to yours, Happy January.
Okay, so that sort of feels like that covers that. So Bianca was sort of tip-typing there, so very good.
You've got a lot going on.
Sam says don't flinch.
Fuck you, dude. I'd honestly take the point.
Well, that's not fair.
You've gone too far.
It was good. That was good.
You should be reined in, but that was good.
I wrote that on my prediction card. Just saying.
I'm so sorry, Lou.
No, it's okay.
I do have to take a point away from you for cursing.
That's okay. That you can have that one. Hey, let me tell you, the day I don't curse when a body falls from the sky, call somebody.
Yeah.
But what about ball?
That's an 8. Whoever wants to roll for the table can roll for the table.
I have not.
Let's roll that.
You know what?
blue
I got
die.
this.
Yeah. Every time I go, I'm not gonna be rude and be like, no.
All right.
Murph, that's not okay. Murph, straight up, that's not okay. Murph, that's not okay, man. Wait, we have to have a discussion about boundaries right now. That is not okay. That is not okay. I need a ride home. I need a ride home.
Sometime I have to do that, and it needs to work because
maybe try it for a
statistically,
bit. Not right now.
It shouldn't happen every time. But he got an 8. Good point.
Oh my God.
Okay, so you got
not okay.
All I had to do was roll an 8 or a 9.
14.
This is what I would have rolled.
This is what I would have rolled.
10.
What I would have rolled.
I think all of us.
What did you get?
This whole side of the table.
Okay, so we got an 8 and a 5.
So they're just a little bit ahead of us. That's how that works?
They are 3 full rounds ahead of us.
Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna cast.
Got a banishment.
Yeah, I cast banishment on the actual man Murph.
Italian mobsters try to out-order each other at dinner.
Hey, let me get a cough.
I'm gonna get a full super pesh. And I don't know if I'm not just saying super pesh. I want the full Christmas Eve dinner. And I wanna know.
I want a table covered in cream. Shoot it to death.
I want my Nona here, dump a flour on the floor. I want to take 500 egg yolks. I want to dip them on the floor, and I want to break them up with a shovel. Then I want to turn it into pasta. I want to make my Nona, I wash my Nona, turn it into pasta. I want to eat all that pasta.
Sorry, you just want you want your Nona
I
to
want
turn
my
into
Nona.
pasta.
I want to dump all the flour on the floor. Egg yolk,
500 egg yolk.
500 egg yolk.
I want Johnny Marble's tongue on a dish. Put it on a roller coaster, send it on Space Mountain, take its picture, turn it around, fry it up in a chicken fried steak, put it in my belly, don't want to chew it, don't want to eat it at all, cut it open, shove it inside.
I want a trunk of a Cadillac filled with cottage cheese. I want to cover the cottage cheese in gabagool. I want that gabagool get all stirred up by a witch's broom. I want that witch's broom to be not straw, but dry spaghetti.
I want to shave this man's head.
My cricket was so stuffed with salt.
I got a lot of I think I got a lot of vinegar too.
Oh, it's like, you know the popcorn? The kernel?
It's like at the back of your throat.
At the back of your throat?
Oh!
Ooh, it's just there being salty. God damn, that sucked.
Why are you doing this?
Because...
You know you have the power here, right?
Hey, okay, yeah. We could just both run away.
We could both just, on 3, sprint out of here. I bet Kearns grabs one of us.
Why do we keep coming back to a place where we're endlessly pranked and thrown into escape rooms and forced to have me want us to make us eat crickets? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Would you take a break? Would you take a break and share a shortcake stack with me?
I don't know. Shortcake stacks are probably high in sugar and carbohydrates.
No, that's the great thing about shortcake stacks.
Truly something that tastes as good as a shortcake stack doesn't have any nutritional value whatsoever.
No, but that's where you're wrong, Duncan. Just like you're wrong about the mushroom.
Sam says, propose a visual effect to go here, starting with Izzy. Like, explain to me, like, what the visual effect is.
A bunch of buttholes.
The lady
popping
said
up.
butthole, Sam.
Sorry, the visual effect is a bunch of buttholes? Okay. Sorry, we're gonna actually make these.
I know.
Now I'm thinking about, could you just show me where the buttholes are, where they appear?
Everywhere.
Okay. So, are they appearing behind you as well as in front of you, or like, can you provide me with any more explanation, or just a lot of buttholes?
All
over the universe.
Copy. Just a complicated country lawyer.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we've been talking a lot about what people saw that night. Now, I'm gonna ask y'all there in the jury box, what color my eyes? I've been standing in front of you this whole time. Surely your powers of perception were keen enough to glean the color of my peepers. This proves the point that our powers of perception are not always as vigilant as we would think. Bishop Berkeley in ages gone by said that to be is to be perceived, and that only by engagement in the world, in our perception of its various guises, does the world actually exist. By seeing my client commit this crime, did the witnesses create the crime? I ask you this. Do we live in a simulation?
I got you up there, Ross. I'm not a cop in the real world, and I need a bad cop here because I come over to the gift shop and he's a dancer.
We are old ladies. We are old ladies. We are fragile.
You've done a great job as a cop. You blew that dude's brains out and he didn't have a weapon. Like, that's Cop 101.
Paula, May I be blunt?
Of course.
Villainy.
Well,
A little villainy.
Oh, now, I have heard that before, and it always really puts a bee in my bonnet. But I can understand where you're coming from.
Sure.
I can understand. You see that, you say, oh, isn't there a little bit of malice in that voice? And there never is. There really never is.
So what is that I'm hearing, if not malice?
It's simply being absolutely correct.
Do you think?
Actually, I don't know if this is what you're going for, but actually, Thorin does not die during the Battle of Five Armies. He dies after the Battle of Five. Now, that's true, and if I don't get a point, I'm gonna fucking lose it. And that's a promise and
Do
a
not
guarantee.
give him the point. I want to see this play out.
Now, I know it's a lot of sold tags on these. It'd be a real bummer if they all got fucking smashed.
Don't do that. Make people spend money on those. I'm going to give you the point because it's technically true and no one else seems to be landing on what I'm going for here. But I don't want any more of these shenanigans, any more of these very...
Shenanigans! Accuracy referred to as shenanigans on the being right about stuff show.
Yes, Siobhan, you've got something to say?
Actually, is it like one of Killy or one of the twins? Does one of them die? There's two dwarves and one of them also dies, but they care more about Thorin because he's the king.
Brendan, I'm going to take your point and I'm going to give it to Siobhan only because she was so... if she had not said Feely or Keely...
Nice. I'm going to be clear. I'm glad Siobhan deserves that point.
Right.
To take my point away?
It's going to be a lot easier to take my time eating that peanut if I kill Tony Manchego.
I bet that's a sentence you never thought you'd say out loud.
You're just gonna stay?
I'm really gonna take my time eating that peanut if I kill Tony Manchego. That's a t-shirt.
I bet no one's ever said that sentence in all of English.
They just checked off the last sentence in the book.
Yeah, Natalie Portman's in Garden State going.
3 poker players with terrible tells.
Boy, y'all going down.
Fuck! No, shit, no!
Fold.
All right, hold on. Let me. You fold? Oh no, or maybe not.
You know the game. You know the rules.
Texas Hold'em.
Okay, here's the river.
Okay, all right. What's the river? What's the...
God damn it! My wife's gonna kill me.
Texas.
Hey man, what's your tale down there?
Me? Wouldn't you like to know?
Full royal flush.
3 2s.
2 and 7. Why did I bet my house? Why?
Do I win?
Do you not know how to play?
No.
Don't buzz you out there, you know?
It felt a little bit like even though they were all terrible, they were perfectly matched.
Oh, I hide the horse wherever I find someone that's able.
And I, of course, would hide the horse in my very expensive stable.
And Bruce?
I'd put him in a hamster wheel. Shove him in a hamster wheel. Sawdust on the floor. Hide under there and poof in a hamster wheel.
Brennan, Sam says, propose a visual effect to go here. Buttholes. More buttholes. I wanted to find efficiency. Different. And when I say different, I mean radically different.
No.
And it's up to you, animator.
No.
It's up to you to figure
One
out.
crinkly, one smooth.
And now we have to spend more money on more buttholes.
You're welcome.
I shouldn't complain. I'm the host of the show. This is all my fault.
I'm having some fun. I'm meeting some cool humans. I'm like,
You're dating humans.
I'm dating humans.
That
I'm
is
dating
incredible.
humans,
And
yeah.
how is it going so far?
You know, I had a girlfriend for 4 years.
You had
She
a
was
girlfriend
great.
for 4 years.
Yeah, Magabelle. She was great.
Magabelle?
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
It's a natural 20. There's no one here to celebrate. I got a natural 20. I got a natural 20.
Two grizzled fishermen compare scar stories.
I was shot with a laser from space.
How is that possible? You're talking on the high seas.
I was sailing over the Bering Sea, the ocean slate gray, beside me, with a murderous glint in his eye. And he says, "You'll not cheat death twice on my ocean." And he hurls a bowling ball the size of a boulder, and it kills everyone in my family that were taking a photo on the deck of the ship, and I died at that exact moment. A satellite from the USSR, this was during the 70s, it comes down from space and it blows up my whole body, and I show up in the astral realm, and 40 guys rush up with knives and stab the shit out of my astral body.
Pretty fucking boring, Mikhail, because it don't compare to the time I fell through my bed into a liminal world and woke up fighting God in an arena of creatures. I fought a crab with a big hat, a tiny hand with guns coming out its fingernails. I fought a boat that screamed, shooting at me, and I split, Mikhail. I split into a billion quadrillion pieces and had to beg fear itself to put me back together to allow me to fish again.
You think that's bad?
Huh?
Zip. It's the crab.
Well, here's how many sour cream and onion crickets do you want?
Obviously, just one.
Great, but you,
I mean, obviously zero.
No,
But that's where I'm at
You
now.
said one.
I landed back in my head.
almost got away.
All right.
Here we go.
What are you doing? You're waiting for me to eat it, or you don't? I don't see a very active position over here.
Do you want me to? I'll do the whole bag. You want me to do the whole bag? But
yeah, I guess. Yeah,
but if it doesn't matter to you, I'd rather just do one.
Oh, well, it matters.
Oh no! All right, hey, my man.
I'm kidding. Am I?
Bon appetit. Oh, the flavor of that I wouldn't describe as sour cream and onion. I would describe that flavor as old.
That's the flavor of all of them, right?
A big ball of legs unraveled.
I don't like looking at the legs in your mouth, man. They're on the front of your teeth somehow.
Oh, they are. Oh.
Hallie, could I get some water?
There you go. Oh, wow. Well, let's rank them.
Okay, all last.
We can. It comes in a can.
Blue. Sam says,
Propose a visual effect to go here.
Okay, fantastic. So we're cutting into like a Steven Soderbergh, Ocean's 11 kind of like things are starting to split up. So you got my box that's slowly drifting over into the left corner as another box of me just snapping, right? And that's appearing down left here. That's me snapping, you can kind of repeat that. So there's me talking. Then we're tight in on my points because that's what the heist is about. How are we gonna get these points back? Then appearing in like a new corner in like one of those like panel A's, the three, me snapping my points and me talking have all shifted in the left. Now you got a big, like the other half of the screen in the Soderbergh Ocean's 11 type thing just becomes a fucking raw butthole, right? And so you got me, but then this one becomes a butthole, then the one that was my points becomes a butthole, then the one that's me talking that's the only one left, but the rest of the screen and all the different little Steven Soderbergh things are buttholes.
You know what we've done today?
Make art.
Spend thousands of dollars on buttholes.
Yes.
Good job. Hope you're happy, all of you. That point goes to Lou Wilson.
Oh, what? The heist is working, guys. It's all going according to plan.
Was 2 days ago when you sent Digby, like, to hell?
I didn't send him to hell. I didn't send him to, and I didn't send anyone to hell.
No, because that kid over there said that you sent Digby to hell. He said he saw it.
Who said it? Who said it?
I don't know.
The kid over there?
No.
I didn't send anyone to hell.
No, that's what we heard.
Rumors are. It's just
that's what we heard, that
like,
you sent him to hell and then you came back and that's why he was all sunburned?
Yeah, that's what happens in hell, is you get sunburnt. You get sunburnt in hell.
I don't want to hug you anymore, I'm gonna go.
Hell, where famously the sun is, deep underground.
It'll be like a burn.
Like a burn? Like he would get burned? That's not what happens in hell. Hell is a dark forest where your dad opens his rib cage and invites you to dance.
Evan. Hey, my man. Now, I ain't got no problem with you going off on this kid.
I wish you would have a problem with it. That was very upsetting for
Honestly,
me.
Honestly, no.
Hey, Toots, why don't you come over to my place and sit next to me on the couch so I feel less alone?
I take it you're the night janitor?
You'd be wrong. I'm the day janitor filling in at night. See? You made an assumption, which means you made an ass out of me.
I was learning a lot from this man. I still didn't know his name, and I didn't plan on it.
Of course we're angry. We don't have good birthdays.
Yeah.
Well, you should have told your parents to fuck on April 23rd.
I did.
On a nat 1, Primsy is fully dead.
Oh, no. I like Primsy.
I agree. I don't want
to. It was just very funny that only you.
I know.
It was just you, and it was a little facetious.
I like good guys. She's a good guy.
You're a strong woman. You're a strong woman.
9, that's her second failure.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. Oh. Hey, we are about to cut the commercial break. It's all gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Sam says propose a visual effect.
All right, so here we are, we're back again. I'm snapping, all right? Here, this is the core, right here. Now, of course, we're gonna have a little Steven Soderbergh box that kind of flies off into the corner. That's of my points, because that's what it's always been about, baby. It's about getting those points back. Now we're gonna have a little quick Steven Soderbergh box on my foot to remind everyone all the things we've done to get up to this point, how much it's taken to get here. Baby, here goes the heist. So now we're gonna follow me, right? I'm on the move. I'm kind of the mastermind of this whole thing, and so I'm kind of walking and talking, explaining the heist to you guys, because together, we're all gonna use our talents to make this happen. You're gonna hack into the mainframe. You're the cat burglar who's gonna do the cat burglar stuff.
Meow.
I'm sitting here. I've got the call. It's time. So then we're gonna walk back down. Whoa. This is now the main Steven Soderbergh box, is me walking. We're seeing the points again. We're seeing the foot again. We're seeing Jacob on the computer. We're seeing Vic doing the thing.
Meow.
I'm gonna have a cup of coffee because that's just how cool I am. Delicious. Now it's all gonna crash into one, and we're gonna do kind of like a transform effect, and we're gonna see that this point total is no longer 42, but 43. And I love it when a plan comes together.
Wow.
That's it for us. But before we go, we'll announce that tonight's loser is Sam Reich. As punishment, they have to watch me eat this sushi made with grapes.
No.
Well, I guess we're going off keto. The good news here is that rice is more flavorful than it gets credit for. Okay, here we go.
I bet it'll be good. Oh, I could hear it. That was an audible pop.
You want them?
No.
Jeremy, can I have 10 points?
Why?
I want them, you stupid fuck.
Convincing, I like that. Let's give Anna 10 points. Oscar, spin that wheel!
I got 10 points for asking!
This is my game, motherfucker!